That Guy Show brought to you by the Great American Hero. No, brought to you by Carbonite.com. Actually, they're heroes of mine for restoring millions of files over the last couple of years. It's the best way to back it up. Back it up to get it back with Carbonite. Try it free for 2 weeks. Use the offer code Leo. Leo Laporte, the tech guy. Actually, I literally am sitting
Leo Laporte.
sitting on an inflated ball right now. Been doing that for about 5 years. Was that Leo Sayre? I think it was Leo Sayre, TK. Our chat room, if you'd like to get in there, just go to techguylabs.com and click the chat link. There's some great people and lots of good moderators keeping it clean. 684 people in chat. Dan and Can We Bowl, Please, and Hip, and Houdini7, and Icon, and Kevin, and Life's a Zoo, and Mick, and Nightflyer, and Warpoli. Keeping an eye on things. Thank you guys for they're volunteer moderators, and they do a great job. We really appreciate it. Phone number is 8888-ASK-LEO, and we're going to get right back to the phones. Mike is on the line from Glendale. Hey, Mike, Leo Laporte, the tech guy.
Hi, Leo.
Joey Scarberry, that's right, thank you. Sorry.
17,500 Napster files on a computer that I moved from an older computer, and every one of them has Napster's DRM turned off.
Oh, I hate that. So it isn't the old Napster, it's the new Napster.
It's the new Napster, and I've already paid for these. And
oh, no, you didn't. Oh, you think you did. You gave them money, but you didn't buy those songs, you rented them.
Oh. I don't want to get into that distinction right now.
I don't blame you.
I would like...
So their DRM isn't working anymore.
It's keeping me from playing the darn songs.
Yeah.
If I try and play one, I don't have the rights to play it. And if I go to the properties of it, it says that it has, I don't have the rights. You know, if you go to the right click on the file name and you click properties, it says this is a protected file.
Yeah, I hate DRM for this very reason, because you gave them money. Purchase music.
Yes, sir.
However, I suspect if you look at the terms of service and that little fine print down there, what you've really done is you've leased the music. You don't own the music, even though you paid exactly the same amount, and maybe in some cases more than you would have if you bought it. So I'm just looking through what time period, what time frame was this that you bought?
Probably 3 years ago, and there are a number of applications you can find and download from the free websites that say this file will take care of Napster's DRM, and one of them is like Mub Audio, and there are...
This is illegal, basically. This is stripping the DRM out. So here's what happened. Napster went bankrupt. And they were purchased at a bankruptcy auction by Roxio, which used them to rebrand Roxio's own music service as Napster 2.0. And then in 2008, Roxio sold them to Best Buy for a mere $121 million. That doesn't sound like a small amount of money. It is for what Napster represented. So I don't know what's happened if Best Buy no longer is running the Napster DRM servers, or if you have to unlock that Napster music somehow. You're running Windows Media Player to listen to the music?
I'm not running anything right now because, I have tried a number of different media players, and none of them will play.
None of them work.
Fine.
Yeah.
So
my suspicion, I'm not sure exactly. It depends on the vintage of your Napster music. It sounds like what happened is the DRM, the copy protection, digital rights management software that they used when you bought those songs. In most cases, what happens is the song, when you play it through Windows Media Server or maybe a special Napster application, and then it goes and it checks the copy protection server. Did you buy those songs outright, or did you have a monthly?
I had the monthly deal.
Oh, well, then you don't own those songs anyway. You're not supposed to be able to play them. You only were able to play them as long as you had a Napster account.
I remember that. So I've got 17,500 useless songs.
Delete them. You don't own them.
Oh.
And don't be surprised, because that's the deal. It was as long as you had a monthly subscription, you could play them. Now, you could, of course, If they're still offering that service and it still works with those songs, you could sign up and pay the monthly fee again. This is the same in the Zune. If you have a Zune Pass, if you have Rhapsody, if you have RDO, if you have MOG, there are a number of these services that are monthly subscription services. You can listen to any song they've got as long as you keep paying that monthly fee, but stop paying the fee. I don't care if you downloaded them or not. You can't play those songs. You don't own them. Now, there's also the situation. So those are the subscription songs. Now, you may have also purchased songs thinking you owned them from them, songs that still had copy protection on them, and then they've stopped running the copy protection server. If that's the case, you might have an argument there that, well, I bought these songs, but the copy protection, you stopped unlocking them. So there's a question of, did you rent them or did you buy them? And even if you bought them, and this is why you absolutely should not buy copy-protected anything. For the copy protection to work, it has to call a server online and say, hey, can I play this? Is it okay? The server has to respond, yes. At the minute they take that server down, you can't play that music. It's not like you bought a CD that'll play forever. Terrible, terrible thing, copy protection. Should be illegal. Shouldn't be allowed. And in fact, here's the irony. The music industry has even realized this, and they're no longer putting copy protection on music you buy from Amazon or iTunes or most of these digital places. It isn't copy protected. But do remember this when you do a subscription service, a monthly subscription service, Rhapsody, Napster, Zune,